Sweetheart, settle in here with me. Let this moment be a gentle doorway to peace. If the chest feels tight or the mind is busy, if the stomach feels heavy or the shoulders climb up toward the ears, that is okay. Nothing is wrong with this body. Nothing is wrong with this heart. Anxiety is a signal asking for care, not a verdict about worth. A soft place is ready now. Take one slow breath in through the nose and let a longer breath melt out through the mouth. Feel the hands resting, maybe one over the heart and one over the belly, so the body knows there is kindness close by. When the breath moves in, say quietly inside, in. When the breath moves out, say softly, out. This simple rhythm tells the nervous system safety is here. Thoughts may come and go. They do not need to be fought. They can float past like leaves on a stream while the breath keeps guiding the way. There is a phrase that calms the body very quickly. I am safe in this moment. Speak it on the exhale. The body listens closely when words are slow, tender, and consistent. If the mind argues, that is all right. The mind is trying to protect. Offer the phrase again like a lullaby. I am safe in this moment. Feel the jaw soften, the tongue relax from the roof of the mouth, and the shoulders sit a little lower. Let the spine lengthen as if a string at the crown lifts gently, while the feet press down into the ground. The body loves to meet the earth. It settles when it feels supported. Breathing in for a count of 4 and breathing out for a count of 6 gives the heart a message of ease. The longer exhale is a soft friend. It tells the body, there is no rush. When anxiety rises, it often arrives with fast thoughts and stronger sensations. It can sound like pressure, and it can feel like a storm under the ribs. In this space, there is no need to fix the whole life in one sitting. One gentle step is enough. A simple breath is enough. The inner voice today is one of care. Sweetheart, you are doing the best you can, and that is enough for this moment. If tears appear, welcome them as warm rain. If no tears come, that is also fine. There is no one right way to release. The body has an ancient wisdom. It knows how to move back toward balance when kindness is present. Let a small body scan begin at the crown of the head. Notice temperature, tingling, pressure, or ease. Move attention down to the forehead. Unwrinkle it with a soft breath. Let the eyes rest like calm pools. Relax the space between the eyebrows. Let the cheeks fall. Invite the jaw to hang loose for a moment, then close it softly. Bring awareness to the throat. Picture warm light traveling through, making space for a smooth breath. Move attention to the chest. Feel the rise and fall. No need for big breaths. Gentle is better. Drift down to the belly. Place a hand there. Say quietly, this body is learning calm. Then move to the hips and the legs. Let the feet feel the floor. This grounding tells the whole system, here, now safe enough to soften. It is very caring to set a tiny intention for this time. A tiny intention can be a sentence that begins with, today I invite. For example, today I invite ease around my breath. Or, today I invite space in my chest. Keep the intention small and kind. Large demands often create more pressure. Small invitations open the door to change. Whisper the intention to the body on the exhale. Let the words travel down to the belly and out through the legs into the ground, as if the earth holds them with love. This practice grows stronger with repetition. The body learns through experience, the way a garden learns the seasons. Each slow breath is a seed of calm. Each kind phrase is water. Each moment of soft noticing is sunlight. There may be days when the storm feels loud again. That does not mean the garden is gone. It means a new round of watering and sunlight wants to happen. Bring a hand to the heart and say, I am on my own side. Let that be a gentle promise. Say it again if it feels good. If the mind starts to run, return to the count. In for 4, out for 6. After a few cycles, the edges of the worry begin to soften. The middle of the body finds a little more room. Anxiety can bring a sense of isolation, like being behind glass while life moves outside. In this moment, the glass thins, the breath becomes a bridge, the heart begins to trust this softness. When soft words meet steady breath, tension loosens. To support this, try a simple touch, lightly stroke from collarbone to shoulder, then from shoulder to elbow, then back to the heart. This touch says to the body, I am here with you. The body hears. The nervous system hears. All through this time, leave space for pauses. Silence is medicine. Silence lets the inner voice stretch and relax. There is freedom in allowing feelings to be feelings without building a harsh story around them. A feeling lasts a little while when it is honored. It lasts much longer when it is fought. Let the breath be a friend to the feeling. Let the feeling pass like a cloud across a wide sky. No struggle, only breath and kindness. Whisper, I am safe in this moment, 3 times, each time on the exhale, each time slower. Place the hands in the lap. Sit with the steady rhythm of the heart. Feel how the body has already changed from the beginning of this time. Even a small shift is worth bowing to. Small shifts stack into strength. Small steps create calm that holds. Now the heart is softer and the body is listening. The stage is set for learning about anxiety in a new way. Rather than a foe to fight, anxiety can be understood as moving energy that wants direction, care, and healthy pathways. With this understanding, calm becomes a learned response, not an accident. Breath by breath, word by word, the body returns to safety. Let this be known deep inside. Tenderness is powerful. Kindness changes chemistry. Care changes patterns. Ease is allowed here, and it is beginning now. Anxiety is energy in motion. It is not a permanent label. It is a pattern that rises and falls. When a thought says, what if, the body prepares for a threat. Muscles tighten, breath shortens, stomach clenches. The body is doing exactly what it was designed to do, protect. This is wise biology. The gift is that the same body can learn to stand down when safety is present. The breath is the first messenger. A longer exhale tells the heart and lungs, all is well enough in this moment. As the breath lengthens, the heart rate slows, and the mind has more room to choose a new thought. Thoughts and body sensations talk to each other all day. When one calms, the other follows. Think of anxiety as a wind. Wind can push the branches and stir the leaves. With skill, wind also carries a kite higher. When attention guides the wind, it becomes useful energy. This guidance comes from awareness, breath, and gentle words. Fighting the wind makes it stronger. Flowing with it allows it to lose force. The same is true with sensations. A tight chest says, I am guarding. Place a hand there and whisper, thank you for trying to protect. Then add, we are safe enough to soften now. The body understands gratitude. Gratitude opens the door. Safety steps through. The mind loves patterns. If the pattern has been worry, then worry feels familiar. That is why the mind returns to it, even when it is not helpful. Familiar does not mean true, and it does not mean permanent. New patterns can be learned. A simple practice is to pair a calm thought with a steady breath until the body expects them together. Try. My breath teaches my body to relax. Speak it slowly while breathing out for a count of 6. If the mind protests, slow down and repeat. Softness is strong. Calm instruction is strong. The nervous system respects steady, kind repetition more than harsh commands. Notice how the body reacts to different words. Harsh words often create more tightness. Gentle words create space. Words are food for the nervous system. Feed it well. When anxiety rises, give the body simple choices. Choice heals the feeling of being trapped. Offer 2 calming options, long exhale or hand over heart. Pick one. Either is good. After a few breaths, pick the other. These tiny choices build inner trust. Inner trust tells the body there is support here. Support creates calm. A natural question arises. What causes this energy to spike? Many things can turn the dial. Lack of rest, hunger, overstimulation, too many decisions, or old stories that still echo. These are not failures, they are signals. The body asks for rhythm, gentleness, nourishment, and kindness. A calm breakfast, a glass of water, a 5-minute pause to breathe, fewer inputs on a busy day, these are simple acts that teach the body safety. Anxiety often fades when the body's basic needs are met with care. This is powerful and loving work. Here is a small exercise to teach the body a new path. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Sit comfortably. Close or soften the eyes. Breathe in for 4, hold softly for 2, breathe out for 6, rest for 2. Repeat. On each exhale, say, soften. If the mind wanders, gently return to the count and the word. After 2 minutes, notice the shoulders, the chest, and the belly. If there is even a small shift, name it. Saying there is a little more space helps the body record success. Success builds a path the body will walk again. Journaling can help move the energy kindly. Write one line that begins, "There is tension about," and finish it in neutral words. Avoid blame or harshness. Then write, "One supportive thought is," and finish that too. Keep it short and kind. The goal is not to force positivity. The goal is to create a bridge. A bridge is built from honesty and care. Honesty says, there is tension here. Care says, there is support too. Together they calm the system. Affirmations become medicine when they match the body's pace. Pick one that feels true enough, even if it is only a little true right now. It is okay to feel what I feel. Or, peace grows with my breath. Say it at the end of an exhale when the body is most ready to receive. Let it land. Repeating an affirmation when the body is tense can sometimes feel rough. Soothe first with breath, then speak the words. In this way, the mind and body cooperate. There is also the gift of touch. Gentle tapping over the heart or slow strokes down the arms can tell the body, safe. If there is restlessness, shake the hands lightly at the wrists for a few seconds, then place them back on the lap. Restlessness wants movement. Offer it a small movement that is kind and contained. Anxiety is movement without guidance. Calm is movement guided by love. As this understanding deepens, confidence grows. Confidence says, a wave may come, and there is a way to ride it. All of this sets the stage for a simple, beautiful practice that helps channel the energy of anxiety into a clear ritual. Ritual gives the hands a task, the breath a rhythm, the mind a focus, and the heart a message. Release is possible. With a small piece of string, it becomes easier to see and feel what is being carried, and easier to let it go. This is the healing string ritual. It is tender, it is practical, and it meets the body where it is. Gather a short length of soft cotton string or yarn, something that feels pleasant to the touch. About the length of a forearm is plenty. Find a small piece of paper and a pen. A tiny bowl or pouch can be helpful too, and a pair of scissors if that feels right. Set these items nearby. Take a breath in for 4, out for 6. Soften the jaw. Let the shoulders lower. This will be a gentle, respectful meeting with the worries that have been carried. No rush, no pressure, just care. Begin by setting a simple intention for the ritual. Let it be one sentence, handwritten on the piece of paper. Keep it kind and clear. Examples. Today, I invite ease around my breath. Today, I give my heart extra gentleness. Place the paper under the string or beside it. Feel the whisper of readiness move through the hands. Hold the string with both hands for a moment and let the warmth of the skin travel into the fibers. This warmth will help the release later on. Now comes the first round, which is called naming the knots. The purpose is not to relive pain, but to give shape to what has lived inside. Hold the string and name one worry quietly, either out loud in a soft voice or in the mind. Use neutral words. Instead of harsh labels, try "there is tension about the morning meeting" or "there is tightness about sleep." After naming, tie a small knot in the string. Breathe out slowly for 6 counts. Pause for 2 breaths. Then name the next worry and tie the next knot. Do this for 3 to 7 knots. 3 is enough. 7 is the upper limit to keep the heart from overload. After each knot, place a hand on the heart and say, "It is okay to feel what I feel." As the knots gather, notice that each concern now lives outside the body in a small, tangible way. This creates space inside. When thoughts begin to spin, gaze softly at the string and see those worries held there, not pressing against the chest. The body senses relief when the burden is shared with the hands. If tears arrive, that is a loving release. If there is stillness, that is loving too. Every response is welcome in this space. The second round is soften and release. Choose one knot, warm it between the fingers while breathing in for 4 and out for 6. Whisper a calming phrase that fits the moment. Here are a few to choose from. I let this soften. Peace replaces pressure. I choose one gentle thought. As the breath flows, gently loosen the knot. Some knots will open easily, others may resist. If a knot holds tight, slide it toward the end of the string and leave it there for now. Or if it feels right, use the scissors to trim that small section away. When trimming, do so with respect, saying, "This is released now." Place the loosened thread or the trimmed piece into the bowl or pouch. Pause and feel the space that opens in the body. Move to the next knot with patience. The goal is not to undo every knot today, but to create a friendship with release. Anxiety is often a buildup of unprocessed moments. This ritual processes them one by one, with breath, with touch, with words of care. After each release, shake the wrists lightly and relax the tongue. These small movements tell the body that letting go is complete. Check the jaw, the shoulders, the belly. If tension returns, meet it with the same slow breath and the same gentle phrase. If thoughts begin to argue, "This will never change," "This is silly," "This is taking too long," offer a new thought, "My body learns calm." Say it 2 or 3 times as the breath lengthens, then continue. Keep the pace kind. If only one knot is released today, that is powerful. It teaches the body that release is possible. The next time will be easier. Progress is not measured by how many knots are gone. Progress is measured by how tender the heart feels toward itself during the process. When all chosen knots for today are softened or released, gather the loosened pieces in the bowl or pouch. Place the remaining string beside the written intention. Some people like to keep the string as a reminder that worries do not have to live inside the body. Others prefer to return it to nature or to a safe trash bin after offering words of gratitude for the lesson it gave. Either way is loving. Let the hands rest on the heart and belly once more. Breathe in for 4, out for 6. Whisper, "I allow ease to enter." Feel the nervous system receive that message. This ritual can become a daily or weekly rhythm. 5 to 7 minutes is enough. Choose only 1 to 3 knots per session to avoid overwhelm. Over time, the body begins to expect release rather than brace against pressure. The mind comes to trust that worries will be handled with care and structure. Inner trust is one of the greatest medicines for anxiety. It tells the whole system that there is a steady adult within who will show up and help That steady inner presence grows with each session. There are gentle ways to support the ritual. Keep a tiny loop of string in a pocket or bag. When a trigger appears, fast heart, tight throat, hold the loop and pinch it softly as the breath lengthens. Say quietly, soften. This is a pocket-sized release. It signals the body to shift from alarm to ease. Another support is to log the ritual with a single word each day: lighter, softer, steadier, or even stormy. All words are welcome. The log is not a grade. It is a record of care. Care, repeated, becomes strength. Affirmations hold the ritual together like golden thread. Choose one to close the practice. Peace fills this moment. Or, I choose ease, one breath at a time. Or, my mind and body cooperate for calm. Speak the phrase 3 times on 3 long exhales. Let the echo of these words rest in the chest. Feel the floor under the feet, the air on the skin, the life in the heart. Anxiety is energy, and energy responds to guidance. With breath, with kind words, with a simple string held by loving hands, guidance is here. The heart can rest in that truth. Sweetheart, let this part be about giving the heart a warm, steady base. The body relaxes when it feels structure and softness at the same time. Find a simple seat where the feet meet the floor. Feel the ground holding you. Let the spine lengthen without effort, as if a soft ribbon lifts the crown slightly while the tailbone sinks. Allow the chin to level and the back of the neck to grow easy. The jaw releases. The tongue rests from the roof of the mouth. Let the shoulders fall like leaves into place. Now bring awareness to the breath without forcing it. Inhale lightly for 4 counts. Hold with ease for 2. Exhale slowly for 6. Rest for 2. This gentle rhythm sends a signal across the whole system that calm is available now. Do 4 rounds at a pace that feels kind. If a sigh wants to come, let it come. A soft sigh is a door opening. Place 1 palm over the heart and 1 palm over the belly, so the heart feels company and the belly knows it is safe to expand. Create a small circle of care around you. It can be as simple as setting the items for the ritual within reach: a short piece of cotton string, the small paper with the intention, a pen, a tiny bowl or pouch, and the scissors if they feel right. The ritual space does not need to be fancy. What makes it sacred is your attention. You are telling the body, this is our time. The nervous system responds to order and kindness. Even the act of laying the string gently on the paper gives the mind a clear message. We are doing one thing at a time. One thing is enough. One thing is healing. Let the breath keep its soft pattern. In for 4, hold for 2, out for 6, rest for 2. On the long exhale, let a shorter phrase ride the breath. I welcome soft, steady calm. The heart drinks in simple, caring words. The body learns calm by repetition, not by force. When the mind sends chatter, thank it for trying to help, and return to the breath count. Keep the face soft. Release the tiny muscles around the eyes. Smooth the forehead with the back of the fingers if that feels soothing. Warmth from gentle touch moves through the skin into the deeper layers, telling the system that safety is near. A small preparation practice helps the ritual land. Roll the shoulders forward and up on an inhale, and let them fall back and down on a long exhale. Do this 3 times. Then place both hands on the sides of the ribs and feel them widen like opening doors on the in-breath. Let them narrow gently on the out-breath. The ribs enjoy this movement, and the breath finds more room. If the chest has held tightness today, offer it a sentence that is kind and strong. It is okay to soften now. Say it only once or twice and allow silence to follow. Silence lets the words sink in. Now bring the pen to paper and write a single intention for today's practice. Keep it small and friendly. Today, I invite space in my chest, or today, I support my breath with ease. A single line is perfect. There is power in the simple and the clear. Large intentions sometimes push the body into pressure. Small intentions invite the body into trust. After writing, pause. Feel the breath settle over the line like a protective blanket. The intention is not a demand, it is a guiding light. Take a quick journal note, 1 or 2 lines only, so the heart feels seen. My body feels Chiu Soir right now. Fill in the word that fits: tight, tired, foggy, airy, calmer, fluttery. There is no right or wrong answer. This is a snapshot, not a score. When feeling is named without judgment, the body drops its guard. Let the guard drop a little more with the phrase, I am on my own side. Speak it as a vow, not as a wish. A vow settles the inner ground. Before picking up the string, do one more gentle breath set. Inhale softly for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6, rest for 2. Repeat this rhythm 4 times. On the final exhale, close the eyes halfway or all the way and picture the breath as warm air wrapping the heart. No need to build a scene, just feel warmth and space. The heart is ready, the hands are ready. Anxiety often comes with a push to hurry. The antidote is unhurried care. The body trusts time that is not rushed. Now the first round begins in a tender, grounded way. The purpose is not to relive pain, but to bring the worry out of the body and into an object that can hold it with you. Take the string in both hands, feel its texture, notice the tiny twist of fibers, the way it bends. Let the breath continue its easy count. Choose one concern, only one, and give it a neutral name. Speak it quietly or in the mind. There is tension about the morning task, or there is tightness about sleep. Neutral language matters. It keeps the body from going into shame. Shame tenses muscles and speeds the heart. Neutral words invite softness. After naming the first concern, tie a small knot close to one end of the string. The knot does not need to be tight. Let the exhale lengthen as the knot forms. Feel the knot between the fingers. Notice how the worry now has a place to rest outside the chest. Pause for 2 easy breaths, hand to heart. Whisper, it is okay to feel what I feel. The nervous system hears the tone more than the volume. Speak as you would to a dear child or a soft animal. The tone is medicine. Move to the second knot. Choose a fresh worry. Keep the words even and simple. There is pressure about timing. There is noise in the head at night. Tie a small knot. Lengthen the exhale. Pause. Place the knot near the first, but not pressed against it. Each knot is a single visitor. The body often wants to bring the whole crowd at once. Kindly say, 3 to 5 is enough for today. Stop at 3 if the heart feels tender. Go to 5 if the heart feels steady. 7 is the limit, and only if the breath remains smooth. After each knot, check 3 places in the body: jaw, shoulders, belly. If the jaw has crept into clench, let it hang slightly and then close softly, like a door with a quiet latch. If the shoulders rise, let gravity have them. If the belly is tight, place the lower palm there and say, you are safe to expand. The belly will respond to that sentence far more quickly than to any order to relax. Safety invites, orders resist. Let the mind stay simple. Worries can multiply. Let the hands decide the number. The hands are wise. If tears come, allow them to flow. Tears are how the nervous system salts the earth for new growth. If no tears come, the breath will carry the same release. After the final knot for today, sit with the string across the palms. Look at what has been honored and held. These knots are proof that heavy thoughts do not need to live inside the ribs. They can live on the string while the heart breathes. Now the second round can begin with gentle strength. Choose one knot to meet with warmth. Hold it between the thumb and finger of both hands and rub lightly to warm the fibers. Warmth softens the twist. The body knows this too. Warmth softens guarding. Keep the breath steady. In for 4, hold for 2, out for 6, rest for 2. On the out-breath, whisper one line of care to the knot and to the body. I let this soften. Pause to feel the way the shoulders drop a little more. The knot may begin to loosen. If it does, tease it open slowly, the way you would loosen a shoelace that has been in the rain. The slower pace signals safety. When the knot opens, you may let the thread straighten and place the loosened section into the tiny bowl or pouch. If it feels meaningful, you may speak a quiet closing line for that concern, such as, "Peace replaces pressure," or "A new thought is growing here." Use only a few words. Too many words can stir the mind again. The heart understands short, kind lines. After placing the loosened piece down, shake the wrists softly for a few seconds. Let the hands settle back to stillness. Some knots will resist. Resistance is not failure. It is a sign of how tightly the worry has been held. Meet the resistance with more warmth. Rub the knot again and breathe out longer. Whisper, "I choose one gentle thought." Try rolling the knot toward the end of the string and back again. If the knot holds firm, slide it to the very end of the string so it is no longer pressing against the others. This alone eases the pressure. If it feels right today, use the scissors to trim that small section away. Do it with respect, the way you would trim a tag that scratches the skin. Speak, "This is released now," and lay the trimmed piece in the bowl. Feel for a small swell of space under the ribs. Space is a sign of release. Move to the next knot, but do not rush. One knot is often enough to teach the body a new lesson. Letting go can be safe. If there is energy to continue, choose a second knot and repeat the same process. Warmth, long exhale, soft phrase, gentle loosening. If the mind begins to spin or the body gets flooded, stop and return to the breath count without the string. Flooding means the system has said enough for now. Listening to enough builds deep trust. Trust is the soil where calm grows tall. Between knots, bring in 1 or 2 body resets. Try the butterfly tap, cross the arms and place the hands on the upper arms, then tap left, right at a slow pace for 30 to 60 seconds while breathing out longer than breathing in. This rhythmic touch tells the body that it is being held. Or try a slow neck reset. Turn the head slightly to the right on an inhale and return to the center on a long exhale. Then to the left on an inhale and back to center on a long exhale. 2 rounds each side are plenty. These resets settle the nervous system after each release. Language stays gentle all the way through. Keep the lines simple and true. This can be easier. Softness helps. I can choose one calm thought. Say the line only on the exhale. The exhale is when the body lets in new guidance. If the mind protests with old lines, nothing works. This is silly. It will always be like this. Do not argue. Arguing feeds the old pattern. Instead, offer one calm truth. My body learns calm. Repeat it slowly 3 times, spaced out with the breath. Then return to the knot in your hands. There is a kindness in ending before the heart is tired. The ritual is not about getting everything done. It is about teaching the body that release is possible, safe, and repeatable. If only one knot opens today, that is a full success. Success is the system learning a new path. The next time, the path will be more familiar. Familiarity brings ease. When the chosen knots for today are softened or released, gather the loosened pieces in the bowl or pouch and rest the remaining string beside the written intention. Bring both hands back to the heart and belly. Breathe in for 4, hold for 2, out for 6, rest for 2, 3 or 4 rounds. On the final long exhale, let a closing line float out. Peace fills this moment, or I allow ease to enter. Let the line be no more than 8 or 9 words. Short lines travel farther into the body. If there is a wish to keep the remaining string, place it somewhere quiet as a gentle promise that worries will have their turn to be named and released. If there is a wish to let it go, do so with gratitude for the help it gave. Either way, honor the time, the breath, the hands, and the heart for the work done. This practice is simple and it is deep. It brings movement to the places that have felt stuck. It restores choice where there has been pressure. Over days and weeks, the body begins to expect ease the way a garden expects morning light. Before closing this part, check in with the journal. 1 line is enough. After release, my body feels we. Fill in the word that fits. Lighter, warmer, steady, tender, sleepy, spacious, even stirred. All words are welcome because all states shift. States are weather. The heart is the sky. The sky remains. The weather passes. Let that truth rest inside without forcing it. Carry 1 small phrase from this time into the day. 1 gentle thought. When a moment of pressure rises, touch the string loop in a pocket or bring hand to heart and let the breath lengthen as the phrase repeats. Each repetition lays another stone in the path of calm. Stone by stone, breath by breath, knot by knot, the heart learns to live with more space. You are doing caring work. The body feels it. The mind will learn it. The heart knows it now. Sweetheart, the body finds peace when thoughts and physical signals meet in a loving way. Let the breath lead this meeting. Take 4 soft breaths where the exhale is longer than the inhale. Keep the mouth relaxed. Let the air slip out without force. If a sigh rises, let it flow. Now bring attention to the ribs with both hands. Feel them widen gently on the in-breath and soften on the out-breath. This movement is simple, quiet, and strong. When the ribs move easily, the heart and lungs feel supported, and the mind loosens its grip. Whisper a line that fits this moment. My body learns calm. Say it on the exhale so the words ride the river of breath. The body receives wisdom most easily during the out-breath. Let that truth guide your pace. Add the butterfly tap, cross the arms, rest the hands on the upper arms, and tap left, right, with a slow, steady rhythm for a minute. Keep the breath long and smooth. Tapping like this brings the 2 sides of the body into balance and tells the nervous system that care is present. If the mind wants to race ahead, bring it back with a calm phrase. 1 breath, 1 tap. Thoughts can wander. The taps and breaths keep the door open to ease. After a minute, pause with both hands on the heart. Feel the warmth under the palms. Warmth is a language the body understands. It says, safe. Now release the shoulders with a tiny movement. Inhale as the shoulders roll forward and up. Exhale as they fall back and down. 3 rounds. Move slowly. Slowness is loving. Slowness teaches the body that there is time. Long exhale again. Let the head turn slightly to the right on an easy breath in, then return to center on a longer breath out. Repeat to the left. 2 rounds each side are enough. Speak softly. I soften into peace. These small resets help the body shift from alert to at ease. They are bridges. Each time you cross a bridge like this, the mind learns there is another side. Bring in the healing string for a moment, even without tying or untying. Hold the string in both hands and feel its texture. Close the eyes halfway, if that feels natural, and imagine the knots you have already loosened today as spaces in the chest. Not a scene, only a feeling of space. Let a breath expand into those spaces. Say, peace replaces pressure. If the heart rate felt quick earlier, notice how it responds now. Slow, kind work lowers the inner volume. In this quieter room, the next choice becomes clearer. The charm of this practice is its simplicity. No fancy steps, only breath, touch, and gentle words. When energy is restless, give it a channel. Shake the wrists for 5 seconds, then stop. Wiggle the fingers for 5 seconds, then make soft fists and release them. Rest the hands again. This tiny dance allows extra energy to move without taking over the whole system. After movement, stillness is easier. Listen to the quiet between the breaths. That quiet is where the body stores calm for later. Touch the cheeks lightly with the backs of the fingers and stroke down to the jaw. This soothing movement signals the face to relax. A relaxed face tells the brain that the environment is kinder now. The brain listens to posture and expression. Let the mouth curve in the smallest smile, not for performance, but to help the nervous system hear a message of safety. Smiles, even tiny ones, shift chemistry. They do not deny feelings. They support balance. Offer the body a short practice it can trust. Name it so it feels familiar. 4 sighs and 1 long exhale. Take 4 easy sighs, barely above a whisper, then 1 long, smooth breath out. Do this set twice. Sighs help release extra tension in the chest and throat. The long exhale invites the heart to slow. As the heart slows, the mind softens. Say, I choose 1 gentle thought. Repeat gently. The goal is not a perfect technique. The goal is tenderness that becomes a habit. Close this reset with a steady affirmation that feels like a soft blanket. I am safe in this moment. 3 times, spaced out with the breath. The words are simple by design. Simple words soak in. With these tools, the breath count, the butterfly tap, the shoulder roll, the neck ease, the wrist shake, the gentle strokes, you have a kind way to meet the body wherever it is. Anxiety may visit. You now have a door to greet it and a path to walk it home. Let's anchor the changes you've created so they last. Take a small journal or a single sheet of paper. Write 1 gentle line that begins, "My body is telling me," and finish it with what feels true now. Perhaps it says, to rest, or to drink water, or to take 3 long exhales. Write a second line that begins, "My heart wants," and finish with a kind request, softness today, kind words, slower pace. Keep language simple and neutral. Neutral words soothe the system. This is not a place for blame or harshness. It's a place for being heard. Now move to mirror work, one of the sweetest medicines. Stand or sit with a small mirror, or simply meet your reflection where you are. Soften the eyes as if they're looking at a beloved friend. Breathe in gently and breathe out slowly. Speak 1 short, clear line, letting the words come from the chest. I am here for you. Pause. We are doing well. Pause. I love the way you keep going. If the throat tightens, let a hand rest there and slow the breath. You are not pushing the words through. You are laying them softly on the surface of the water. 2 minutes of this kindness, with breath and eye contact, can reshape the day. Add gratitude in a simple way that supports the nervous system. Choose 3 small comforts you can sense right now. Warmth in the hands, the steadiness of the chair, the way the air moves in and out. Speak each one quietly. I'm grateful for the warmth in my hands. I'm grateful for this steady chair. I'm grateful for the breath that keeps arriving. Gratitude is not a denial of pain. Gratitude adds balance, so the body does not carry only weight. The heart holds both truth and thanks. This balance strengthens the whole being. Set 1 tiny intention and make it practical. Write, I will pause at noon for 2 long exhales, or I will hold the string for 1 minute before bed. When goals are gentle and clear, the mind says yes. Yes opens the door to action. Action teaches the body what to expect next, which lowers anxiety. Over time, these tiny intentions build trust. Trust is the path back to calm. If a wave of worry appears after this practice, do not call it a setback. Call it a visitor. Meet the visitor with the same soft steps. 1 long exhale, a hand on the heart, 1 line of care. Then note it in the journal. A wave came at 3 p.m. I tapped for 30 seconds. The wave moved on. This kind of note shows your future self that you have tools and you use them. The brain loves evidence. You are giving it proof of your strength. Bring the healing string into integration as a daily friend. Keep a small loop in a pocket or near a workspace. When pressure builds, take the loop between thumb and finger and slide it slowly while exhaling. Say, soften. This small motion is a bridge back to the deeper ritual time. It links the nervous system to what it already knows. Release is possible, even in a busy day. Close the integration with a short body prayer, hands to the heart and belly. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6, rest for 2, 3 rounds. Then 1 last line, barely above a whisper. I honor small steps. The body hears this as kindness. Kindness is the ground where healing takes root. Life brings moments that press on the old patterns. A ringtone, a crowded room, a deadline, a memory that rushes in. Triggers are not proof of failure. They are places where care is needed. Build a simple plan. Call it the 3-step reset. Pause the breath, soften the jaw. Repeat the anchor phrase. The anchor phrase can be, I am safe in this moment, or 1 gentle thought. Use the same words each time so the body recognizes them like a familiar melody. Familiarity calms. Create a daily rhythm that respects the nervous system. The body loves steady times for waking, eating, moving, and resting. Pick 1 small anchor for morning and 1 for evening. Morning, 3 long exhales with hands on heart and belly. Evening, hold the string for 1 minute and release 1 tiny knot or slide the fingertips along the loop while breathing out longer than breathing in. Keep each anchor short so it is sustainable. Sustainable routines build trust. Trust tells anxiety, you don't have to stand guard all day. Support is here. Track the plan with a simple checklist. Use 1 word for each day. Lighter, steady, quiet, tender, busy, foggy. All words are welcome. This list is not a grade. It is proof that you are present with yourself. Presence is one of the greatest gifts you can offer to a mind that worries. It says, I will not leave you alone with this. Consider loving boundaries that lower the load on the nervous system. Fewer inputs often mean fewer sparks for worry. This can be as simple as 3 small changes. Place the phone in another room during the first 10 minutes after waking. Choose a calm breakfast that is kind to digestion, and set a short window in the afternoon when you step outdoors or near a window to breathe. Sunlight, fresh air, or even the sight of the sky anchors the mind in the present. The present is where calm grows. Nourishment matters. The gut and the mind speak to each other all day long. Offer water when the head feels tight and a simple, steady meal when the belly feels hollow. Support blood sugar with gentle snacks that do not spike and crash. The body cannot feel safe when the fuel is falling. When the body is nourished, thoughts soften more easily. Write a short promise to yourself. I will feed the calm I want to feel. Sleep sets the stage for tomorrow's ease. Create a small bedtime ritual. Dim the lights. Rest the eyes from bright screens for a little while. Take 2 long exhales and touch the string for 1 minute. Release 1 small knot from the day or simply slide fingers along the fibers with a soft sentence. Today's weight can rest. This tells the nervous system to stand down. If sleep does not arrive right away, keep the long exhale and the quiet phrase. Pressure to sleep tightens the body. Kindness invites it. If a day goes sideways, treat yourself as you would treat a dear friend. Sit for 1 minute. 1. Count 4 in, 6 out. Say, it is okay to start fresh at any hour. Fresh starts are always allowed. You can begin again at noon, at 3, at 9. Every new breath is a new chapter. Anxiety loses strength when you keep choosing a new start. Carry a pocket-sized toolkit. The anchor phrase, the long exhale, the butterfly tap, the wrist shake, the string loop. Add one more, a small card with 3 lines of truth that fit your life. For example, I am safe, I am present, I can choose one gentle thought. Read it when the mind crowds. These lines remind the brain of what is true today, not the old story that used to run the show. Calm grows with repetition. With every round of breath, with each knot released, with every kind word spoken in the mirror, the body trusts more. Trust becomes a quiet backbone that holds you upright without strain. This is not a sprint, it is a loving walk. A loving walk changes everything. You have met the body with breath, touch, and kind language. You have given worries a place to rest outside the chest and a way to leave when they are ready. You have learned how movement and stillness work together. You have built a rhythm for morning and evening that does not demand perfection, only presence. These are the marks of inner strength. Inner strength in this gentle form becomes daily peace. Let's close this time with a soft gathering of what has been learned and a warm message to carry forward. Place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Feel the ground beneath the feet. Take a slow breath in through the nose and a longer breath out through the mouth. Whisper, I am safe in this moment. Pause, whisper, my body learns calm. Pause, whisper, peace fills this moment. The words are simple and they are enough. They carry the heart across the bridge from worry to ease. See how small practices have created space. A breath count that lengthens the exhale, a tapping rhythm that balances the system, a string that holds worries so the chest does not have to, a journal line that tells the truth kindly, a mirror practice that restores trust, gratitude for tiny comforts that brighten the day, a daily rhythm that keeps the nervous system steady, nutrition and sleep that lift the body's strength. These are not grand gestures, they are golden threads. Woven together, they form a warm, strong cloth. The mind may say there is too much to do or that change is slow. Smile softly at that voice. Offer one calm sentence in return. Small steps, steady heart. Then take one step, one long exhale before sending a message. One wrist shake before walking into a room. One knot released before bed. Shifts like these ripple through the day and touch every part of life. This is how peace grows, not from pressure, but from patience and love. When waves arrive, they do not erase your progress. Waves are part of the ocean, and you now have ways to float and ways to guide them back out. Reach into the pocket for the string loop. Touch the heart. Breathe long. Speak the anchor phrase. Then do the next kind thing. The next kind thing is always within reach. Let an image of your inner home take shape in feeling, not in pictures. A home with soft light, steady windows, warm floors, and a calm chair by a window. The healing string ritual sits on a small table there, ready whenever you need it. You return to this place again and again. Each visit deepens trust. Trust becomes a steady companion. Say this gentle promise to yourself: I will meet myself with kindness no matter how the day looks. Kindness is not a reward for perfection. It is the path that leads to peace. With kindness, the nervous system softens. With softness, wisdom rises. Anxiety has less room when wisdom speaks softly and clearly. As this session closes, give thanks for the breath that moved, for the body that listened, for the heart that stayed. Place the string, the journal, and the small bowl or pouch where they can be found easily. You have created your own healing practice, personal and powerful. This ritual is not about control, it is about care. Care heals. Carry one final line with you. I choose ease, one breath at a time. Speak it when the sun rises and when the moon takes the sky. Let it end the day and begin the next. Calm grows in the spaces you create. You are creating those spaces now. May peace be gentle and steady in your body. May your thoughts rest in kindness. May your heart know that help is always present within you.